What's good, YouTube and Twitch? We're live to both with a bit of a tipsy video and a talk because all the doomers are going, Master Duel is dead. Dead game. Why are you still enjoying a digital cardboard? As the normal and rare festival heats up and people get to play a super unique format of Yu-Gi-Oh! That would not otherwise exist. Between Konami making its own normals and rares within games, I spent a lot of my dust on glossing my cards, so I'm limited in options, but we're getting gems once again, albeit less than the Xyz Festival, and those screaming for content, you're bored day one with the normal rare festival. Are you the same people that are doing self-TK, my time is so valuable, that sort of stuff? Understandable, then have a nice day. You're not somebody that I want to talk to when it comes to a game dying or content in a game. But I will give it to the conversation side that since our original Duel Pass, we have not had new cards in the game. The card pool is extremely old. And if Konami is not acting sometime soon, that this will be a legacy of the worthless, aka legacy of the duelist, not the Rada series situation. Now, I'm not dooming until this next Duel Pass comes out. And there's several things I would like to see with the next Duel Pass. I don't want to see one little set like it's Duel Links. I want to see a bunch of different of these special packs come out that are secret packs that give updates to the game through all the archetypes of Master Duel if you're going to sit up with that specific kind of model of secret packs that chop up Dawn of Majesty to give a bunch of different secret packs in Master Duel. That would be extremely nice. The second thing is continue with these kinds of rewards that give us dust within the Duel Pass. Make the gold Duel Pass pretty much pay itself back if you're going to put it in. I'd like to see more effort put in to actually claim these. This is extremely easy. Done in basically less than a day, realistically, if you're grinding it. And I would like to see cosmetics in this next season that tie me to an account. Right now, the only cosmetic that's going to expire is that Pottery Duel Buddy you just saw, along with that Upstart icon, just from having an old Duel Pass. That's the only thing that's going to tie anybody to their old account right now, which was completely free to earn and dates your account, I suppose, which people probably have on a ton of different of their free accounts because it makes sense to actually grind the Duel Pack for the dust. So with the Duel Pass, we have several things we do want to see on the next one. New cards. Fill us through Dawn of Majesty at least. If not further, import some Burst of Destiny. You don't have to do Sword Soul yet. I understand your meta balancing. And people do have questions. When will you do cards like, say, you know... this one's funny to me. The B-Troopers. B-Troopers can search Max C. It's also a TCG exclusive, and it's very, very clear to me that this follows the old OCG ban list. People try to say it's a unique format. No, it's the OCG ban list with very few tweaks from a while ago. So I don't think we're seeing B-Troopers anytime soon, probably, and that'll be interesting to see how it actually incorporates later with newer cards as they keep up with the system and import cards. But they need to do more than just one new pack. They need to do a lot of new packs. They need to introduce a lot of new archetypes, a lot of new ways to play. Second is, they need to start creating a more unique ban list around this game and not just update it for the date and time for the changes to the OCG ban list of the past. They need to look at the meta that is specifically taking place within this game and not just go, okay, where was the OCG ban list at this time? Yeah, so let's update it to this. You can't be doing that time and time again. You have to look at this game as its own unique thing. And with a Duel Pass update, we have lived through over 3 months of the game's time of 100 days, right? Like, we're going to have 10 days, and I assume we'll hit, like, well, it hasn't been 100 days, but it's been a couple months. We'll hit a couple more months, couple more months. A little ban list tweak here and there for the game, and hopefully an actual reason why in the notifications. One thing that I love about Master Duel is the actual back and forth communication the game's devs have given through the notification tab. This is wrong with the game, we fix this. Oh, this exploit is happening with the game, we fix this. So, with a ban list update, As much as the community is going to nitpick and try to pick your reasoning apart, say this is awful, this is great, that's content. That's what they're going to do. No matter what, I would still like to see your input for, oh, we're going to limit, Rongo Bongo. It limits gameplay within the game and makes it extremely hard for players to do it. Give a reason for people who have spent money on gems for why they're losing their crafted card, why they're about to decraft it and turn it into something valuable, especially if they've bothered to get a glossy/royal of it, right? I feel like a lot of people's frustrations with Master Duels are the lack of quote-unquote updates within the seasons. The seasons refresh, let us grind up for a couple of free gems, let us hit a rank that gives us no reward, had a weird walk back on, we're rewarding you for Plat 1, now we're not rewarding you for Plat 1. That was kind of weird, but looking through everything, the seasons, like that, the monthlies, they don't do an update, so we have to rely on the Duel Pass to be it. If the Duel Pass does not give us the instantaneous update to the game to look forward to, a lot of people are going to stop playing this game, and I hope Konami realizes that in time, or has already realized that, and has these kinds of change between new packs and a new ban list to combine and really do something. Now, in the future, I would like those to actually be apart. If you do a new ban list, you allow a format to settle, and you shake it up with new cards, and then you can intermingle those two. Isn't that a way to do things? Instead of having to do the entire update all at once, you can do something for the community here, and do something for the community there. Yeah, don't do that, Ojama. Yeah, thank you. That's your only warning. Anyways, when looking through this game, I feel like people haven't given it a really fair look for the unique ban list and events they've created in the festivals. Yu-Gi-Oh! Completely tournament, set special ban list, crafted by Konami, thought and care poured into it, and even if the formats get broken in with Sutff TKs or Danger, Dark World, Shadows, I mean, that's going to happen. Every format's going to get broken. It's a week-long, specifically crafted list that they did for us, and they didn't have to do that. And do you have trouble finding a match that says 30 seconds? Oh, there it is in 4 seconds, 5 seconds. You have an opponent. I go into rated. I instantly have an opponent. People dooming this and saying it's a dead game, you're far off. But if this Duel Pass doesn't do a big update, then you're not so far off. And I get why people are dooming. In this community, there's two things Yu-Gi-Oh! Players love to do more than anything. It's complain and say, I told you so. So right now they're the complain portion. And if they're right, they get to say, I told you so. This is just Legacy of the Worthless 2.0. They didn't have anything special planned. Well, they did promise a Worlds level tournament. That's what I'm hanging in there for. With Legacy of the Worthless, that's all I asked for. With this, I ask for so much more because it's obviously so much more crafted, catered, taken care of, instantly updated. It's amazing. It's freaking awesome. And I want more of this game because of that. But realistically, the Worlds level tournament is what I ask of the game, and that would be extremely nice. Whereas the endless stream got daily updates, solos all the time, yeah. That's what a lot of people just want. Right? Well, I'm bored with Master Duel. Where's the update format? Look, the format actually develops. You drop a Droll and lock on a Drytron player and see what they do all of a sudden, but then it doesn't work against the Eldritch player. I get it. There are hand trap situational things, tournaments to be played, different decks to be had, different decks to be played. These unique ban lists, such as the NR Festival that's currently live, such as the Xyz Festival, such as the actual kind of updates like that in the game, great job. Solo events, I'm loving the lore. Overall, I could use some more of that, actually, but they stated that's not what this game's about. This game's about PvP, and I want to see them continue to work towards that. Now, I know there's other complaints that will be in the comment section. I wanted this to be a TCG simulator. It's not what I thought. People led you to think that. That's not exactly what was promised to be a. Also, you would be splitting, the player base that's within the game late at night. How often are you going to find an opponent at 4 a.m. versus somebody across the world being on if we have a united format? 4 rated, I do think there should be only that. I do think there should be casual dual room queues. That would be kind of nice, but I get it would take away from their constant queues and that. I just want them to talk about the game and their plans with it. That would go far. Communication is key, and I do think that's very awesome. Yeah, a lot of people are just nervous from watching multiple Legacy of the Duelist, aka Legacy of the Worthless, falling by the wayside and having nothing for it. And with how much has gone into this game, people want to know if they commit to an account, they spend their money on it versus multi-accounting, which seems ultra worth it right now. What do they get out of it? Why are they account building? What are they doing? And that's a fair question. Thanks for watching today's video, and thanks for being here live for the Tipsy stream. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the conversation. And outside all the dooming, I think we'll be fine. I think the Duel Pass will give me at least the pack updates, maybe a ban list update, but some kind of big update to the game when we get a new Duel Pass. I do think it's coming, and if it isn't, then I'm with you in that worried camp. Thanks for watching, everybody.